Arc Knights. Arc Knights. たね。遅かったよ。ごめん、少し手間取って。オリジニウム、あなただけの恩恵が奪われて汚された。決められた運命はない。今回は後悔のないように。行こう、管理人。オリジニウムは全ての人をつなぐ命の柱。汚れは必ず食い止めないと失敗は許されない。行く先に待つのは苦難。ジップラインで越えられる。敵が来る。戦闘の準備を。アンケロス、永遠に動き続ける。遥かなる生命。災いの輪は滅びを生み、争いは100年以上も続いている。決めるよ。アンゲラスが次々と湧いてくる。先へ進む。 この程度で止められることはない。
安心して、次はないから。
この花は意志、母妃、孤独な魂が背負うにはあまりにも荷が重い。あなたは投げ出す選択をしなかった。本能であり運命。瓦礫の中から立ち上がり、灰の中からよみがえる。終着点は目の前。この先に最後の試練が待ち受けている。
動かないで。骨が折れているかもしれません。
まだ息が少し頑張るんだ。一緒にどこにも行かないよ。まだ寒い？ほら、暖かくなったかな。
た石を越え、なおも命への希望を失わず、私たち、そして明日のために自らを犠牲にした。ずっと願っていた。あなたには自分で答えを、あなた自身を見つけてほしい。
約束を忘れないで。北の地であなたを待っている。使命を忘れないで。あなたが誰か忘れないで。思い出した。あなたはエンドフィールドの管理人。あなたは私は大丈夫。少し弱ってるだけだよ。お久しぶりです。目が覚めましたか、管理人。大丈夫。ここは安全ですから。ここは
ここは OMVD ジャン号、エンドフィールド工業の拠点で私たちの家でもあります。
D ジャンゴ、エンドフィールド。
深呼吸して大丈夫です。そのリミッターで体調を保てます。10年も眠っていてまだ不安定なはずですから。
たくさんのことを忘れてしまっているみたいだ。君は？
私はペリカです。エンドフィールドの観察官です。あなたが慣れるまでそばにいます。あなたはエンドフィールドのリーダーであり、最も大切な存在でした。
本当に何も思い出せない。
でもあなたにとってこの新たな始まりは悪いことではないのかもしれませんね。まずはお帰りなさい、管理人。健康状態のモニタリングに問題はありませんでした。少しこの辺りを見て回りましょう。ここが私たちの拠点、科学技術を結集したオリジニウムを動力とする宇宙作業船 D ジャン号です。かつて絶体絶命の危機に直面した D ジャン号は管理人の指揮で窮地を脱しました。それ以来省電力状態で低軌道を周回しています。少しずつ船を修復し、そして技術開発も進めて。
ごめん、何も覚えてない。
大丈夫ですよ、管理人。こちらへ。
基本的な機能はまだ上手だ。
この星の景色は壮観でしょ。
記憶の中で見たことがある。これは
タロ2、私たちの故郷です。星と呼ばれますが、厳密には衛星なのです。多くの謎と文明を危機に陥れた敵が残され、でもあなたがいればエンドフィールドはこの窮地を打開できるはずです。これはあなたが身につけていたオリジニウム。特殊技術部のオペレーターには転送や位置測定のため協約オリジニウムが一つ支給されています。あなたの協約オリジニウムには特別な秘密が眠っているはずです。
呼びかけに 反応している。なんだか自分のことをよく知っているみたいだ。
オリジニウムがなければ何一つ成り立ちません。動力源となり、人々のアーツの礎となり、この星に到達した時、オリジニウムが植えられました。故郷の火種を新たな生活に変えて。けれど戦争により最初の拠点は破壊されてしまいました。なんとか価値はしたものの、失ったものは大きかった。文明を取り戻すために、あなたはエンドフィールドを導き、強薬オリジニウム技術とその完成形、強薬コアを開発しました。
それを作った。
はい。文明地帯全域に展開する計画も進行中です。そして工業の発展だけではなく、もう一つ特別な使命があります。
特別な使命。
生命の再起動。あなたを目覚めさせたこと、そして全ての使命と計画も、ある重要な依頼主が残した初号指令に基づいています。
依頼主は？
あなたです。
ペリカ監察官、緊急の連絡が入ったよ。今管理人はそばにいる？
ええ。フィオナ、どうしたの？
最高警戒警報が出たんだ。着陸予定地点というより、4号谷地全体が大変なことになってて。まず着陸地点付近の通信ドローンが連続で自爆したのを確認。通信障害が4号谷地にも広がってて、状況が確認できない施設も出てきてる。かなり強いアンゲロスのエネルギー信号も検出されてるよ。中枢基地にはいろんな方法で連絡したけど全部応答なし。10日後に管理人を中数基地に連れて行く計画だったけど。
10日も待っていられない。フィオナ、今すぐ出発するわ。
今？ちょっと急いで確認するけど、地上に強い電波干渉が出てる。ガイドなしでの緊急着陸は誤差の可能性も高い。基地付近に着陸するしかなさそうだね。
中枢基地には新主任もアンドレイさんもいる。現場の指揮は取ってくれているはず。応答がなかったとしても中枢基地に連絡はそのまま続けて。今すぐ私が向かうと。それからチェンには基地で合流したいとも伝えて。
了解。準備に入るね。位置座標確認。目標地点4号谷地。準備完了。
行きましょう。タロツーへ。
管理人、私から離れないでください。標的を確認。さっさと潰すよ。管理人、大丈夫ですか？怪我は？私も大丈夫です。ですが、この先は歩いていくしかないようですね。アンゲロスがこんなところにまで。想定より厳しい状況になっているようです。それほどまで熱烈に歓迎する必要はないのですが。まだ中枢基地と連絡が取れないなんて。少し急ぎましょう。このアンゲロスは一筋縄ではいかないかもしれません。気をつけてください。攻撃を集中させれば防御を崩すことができます。さっさと崩すよ。じゃあ競争やっ競争終勝。さすがです、管理人。同じように残りの敵も倒してしまいましょう。はあ、終勝。丈夫なロープ。生存者が残していったものかもしれません。管理人、こっちから行きましょう。あれがアンカーです。アンカーはアンゲロスを生み出すもの。タロ2の荒野における脅威の源とも言える存在。早く生存者を探しましょう。管理人、継戦術を取りましょう。はあ、じゃあアースユニット準備完了。この勢いでタイミングを合わせればより強い攻撃を発動できます。では一気に片付けましょう。管理人、迎撃するよ。はあ、今日アースユニット準備完了。温熱。この勢いで終わらせる。やっ、襲撃開始。終勝。じゃあ深刻ですね。中枢基地は新主任がしっかりと管理をしています。それでも制御を失っているならば、みんな無事だといいのです。管理人、あそこに急いでください。 くれていいわ。管理に気をつけてください。
権限レベル7殲滅。君はここで終わり。
ペリカ監察官、本当に助かりました。防衛線が破られ、一体どうなることかと。
無事でよかったわ。それで今の状況は？
はい、まず基地内にアンカーが一つ落下し、アンゲロスを生み出し続けています。負傷者は中央制御タワーに移動させていますが、アンゲロスの数が多く、警備課もそろそろ限界でしょう。
どうにかしてアンカーを止めなければ。
ところでペリカ監察官、お隣の方は？
こちらは管理人よ。
管理人？噂のあの管理人ですか？これは失礼いたしました。管理人にお会いしたことがないオペレーターがほとんどですから、目覚めたと聞いて憶測も飛び交い、 D ジャン号から連絡を受けて歓迎会の準備をと。しかし数日のうちに襲撃とは。それでも来てくださるとは思いませんでした。
新種に他の行方不明者の状況は？外に取り残されている人はどれくらい？
詳細は把握できていません。アンゲロスが次々と湧き出している状況ですから、警備課の対応範囲もこの周辺に限られてしまい。
状況は逼迫している。予定は後ろ倒しにするしかないようですね、管理人。ええ、管理人ならそう言ってくれると思っていました。新種にまず私たちは敵を片付ける。それから作業員たちを中央制御タワーへ避難させるよう誘導します。
ありがとうございます。とても心強いです。お手数をおかけして申し訳ありません。
そういえばアンドレイさんを見かけないけれど、今どこに？
まったく、あのじいさんと来たらまたヒーロー気取りさ。いつもこうだ。自分の命より仕事の成果の方が大事なんだってさ。もしアンドレイを見かけたら、縛ってでも中央制御タワーに連れ戻してもらえませんか？基地の中でここが一番安全ですから。
ええ、必ずアンドレイさんを連れて帰るから、安心して。旧工場にあるアンカーからアンゲロスが生み出されているようです。まずはこちらの対処が必要ですね。行きましょう、管理人。アンカーの弱点は安定化コアです。それを壊せば構造全体が崩れるはずです。コア自体は脆いものですが、問題はアンカー付近にいるアンゲロス、小型アンゲロスの腕。止めないと。今日任せて排除します。お前をそらす。この勢いでいける。終わらせる。はあ、
耐えましょう。もうすぐです。あと2匹。あと少しです。
みんな大丈夫？
ペリカ監察官、よかった。ようやく人が来てくれました。アンカーが落ちてきて屋内に避難して、なんとかこの場を守り抜いて、いえ、 正確には5分前まで。ですがここで負傷者の手当てをしなければ。待ってください。あなたたちも怪我をしていますね。ここは強化の栽培場所です。強化粉末から薬を作ることができますし、作り方も簡単なんですよ。少し持って行ってください。きっと役に立つと思います。これで一安心です。私はここに残って負傷者の手当てを。
数が多くなっています。迅速に対処して先に進みましょう。
するよ。やっじゃあ援護します。この勢いで。迎撃する撃開始。ああああアーツユニット後期。信じて受け取って。じゃあおせつへや迎撃するよ。
これがアンカーです。けれどコアが見当たらない。いえ、あれはアンカーが動いていることを示す一般的な反応。中枢基地の構造図を見たことがあるけれど、確か旧工場エリア構造的にも安定していたはずです。そこを通って直接アンカーのコアを破壊しに行きましょう。ランドブレーカー、どうしてここに？
やっ開始。
D ジャンゴゼイフィスト。
管理人、あそこに急いでください。
やっと来てくれた。アンカーを狙うんだよ。ペリカ観察官。
競争？
君はここで終わり。
襲撃開始。 私一番乗り？
管理人ありがとうございます。それにチェンも助かったわ。
どう？さっきの技良かったよね。ほう、管理人なかなか鋭いね。実はさっきちょっと慌てちゃってさ。とにかく次はもっとすごいのを見せるね。あ、改めて管理人、私はチェン戦友。強い敵なら全部私に任せて。ペリカからも聞いてたんだ。管理人の話するとき毎回ほんと止まらなくってさ。
まずはとにかくアンドレイさんの状態を確認しないと。
いたたたた。
アンドレイさん大丈夫？私のことが分かりますか？
実験室、試作モデル。敵はいない。みんなは。管理人、本当に戻ってきたんだね。怪我はない？ 10日後の予定じゃなかったっけ？それにそんなのまでつけて。とにかく会えて嬉しいよ。管理人、俺たちは成功したんだ。10年もかかっちゃったけど、ある課題ついに突破口が見えたんだ。プッチーニとポポフもこれで報われるよ。ずっと残念がってたから、この話を直接管理人に伝えられなかったこと。
管理人、アンドレイさんはエンドフィールドの技術専門家でここに駐在しています。そして修正工業システムのエンジニア責任者でもあります。
ん？ペリカ監察官、急に改まって。あ、待って、まさか管理人忘れちゃったの？あんまりだ。なんでいつもこんな、まったく。
詳しいことは後でまた説明します。アンドレイさん、なぜ危険を冒してまでここに？
俺は旧工場エリアにアンカーが落ちたのを見て、試作モデルが無事か急いで走って確認しに来たんだ。ほらこれ。
それが守ってたってやつ？そこまでするなんてさ、よっぽど大事なんだね。
これは俺だけの作品じゃないんだ。友人が預けてくれた試作モデルだから、助けてくれて本当に感謝するよ。それから今はアンカーを壊して基地内にアンゲロスが湧いてくることはなくなったが、復旧を急がないと。
私たちに任せて。それから新主任がすぐ中央制御タワーに戻るようにと言っていました。
ちなみに俺を探している時どんな顔してた？怒ってた？
そうね。
ダメ。
全チャンネルに次ぐ警備課の武装隊員は直ちに基地入り口に集合せよ。繰り返す。武装隊員は全員直ちに基地入り口に集合せよ。以上。
新主任のところも助けが必要みたいですね。
みんなは先に向かってくれ。俺はここでもうちょっと機械のチェックをしてから行くよ。
管理人、アンドレイさんのことはチェンに任せて、先に新主任のところに行きましょう。ランドブレーカーはアンカーが落下した混乱に乗じたのでしょうか。でもアンカーが落下してすぐのことだった。そんなタイミングで私たちが思っている以上に状況。もともとこの近くに協約コアを設置し稼働テストをする予定でしたが、 被害状況がこれほどまでとは思いませんでした。先に中枢基地を立て直さなくては。私たちが思っている以上に状況は複雑になっているかもしれません。新種に一体何が。ランドブレーカーがこんなに。
それだけではありません。あちらを。
あれは協約コアの設置を予定していた場所。
煙の上がっている範囲も広く、一帯が占拠されていました。周辺はアンゲロスだらけです。ここまで侵入してくるとは兆候もありませんでした。一体どうやって。
さっきのランドブレーカーは先行部隊だったということね。新種に他に新しい情報はある？
警備課が可能な限り情報を集めてきてくれました。お二人に共有します。アンカー落下後の立て直しには苦戦している現状です。負傷者も多く、電力も復旧していません。予備回線もアンゲロスに破壊され、機能のほとんどが停止。襲撃を行ったのはボーンクラッシャーだと確認されました。狙いは全く分かりませんが、でもこのタイミングというのは偶然だとはとても。このまま放置すれば協約コアの設置をすることは厳しくなります。協約共振タワーでオリジニウムを活性化し、強制的に電力を確保する方法がありますが、消費エネルギーが。
いいえ、まだ方法はある。協約コアなら基地の機能を復旧させることができる。
協約コアから共振タワーに電力を供給するということですか？
ええ、修正工業システムを使えば中継ラインを作れる。協約共振タワーがあれば基地にも余裕が生まれるはず。
途中かなりの数のランドブレーカーがいるはずです。少しでも戦力を削ぐことができれば。
へへ、簡単だよ。私がいるんだからさ。管理人も見たよね。ランドブレーカーくらいちょいっとやっちゃうよ。
俺も年を取って戦うのは無理でも、協約コアのことなら力になれる。
しかし敵が多いことに変わりはありません。計画の練り直しが必要では。
安心して新種に。私はエンドフィールドの観察官であり、そしてエンドフィールド危機対策班の一員でもある。
私もちゃんと挨拶してなかったね。管理人、改めてお世話になるね。
エンドフィールド危機対策班準備完了。
前行ってもいい？やっぱ一番に出たくってさ。よーし、じゃあ話もまとまったことだし、あの怖いもの知らずなマスク泥棒一丁やっちゃいますか。
管理人、正直に言うとあなたにはここに残ってもらいたいと思っています。ランドブレーカーはアンゲロスとは違う。それに今のあなたの状態では。ありがとうございます。それでは新種に、まずは可能な限り敵の戦力を削ぐ。そして指定の場所に協約コアを設置し、中継タワーを通じて電力を供給する。そうすれば基地の機能は復旧する。アンドレイさん、安全なルートが確保できたらまた連絡するわ。荒野の奥深くまで来てもらうことになるけれど、あなたの力が必要になる。
全然問題ないよ。むしろ手伝えるなら ちょっと気が楽だし。
この無謀な頑固じいさんのことは置いておいて、管理人チェン、ペリカ監察官、くれぐれも気をつけてください。1点、協約転送ポイントは電力とは独立して稼働しています。危険だと判断したらいつでもここに戻って準備を整え直してください。では頼みましたよ。管理人、まず協約転送ポイントを起動してください。今後何をするにも役に立ちますから。
つい
オリジニウムが道を開いてくれるはずだ。
先ほどアンドレイから
何が
オペレーターペリカ待機しています。
人についてお伺いしました。くれぐれも。
エンドフィールド行動隊 Z7 隊長明けくり
またこのくだりよろしく管理人。行動隊 Z7 の遊撃担当フローライト、なんか話ある？
行動隊 Z7 アンタル着任した。オリジニウム自動化の研究を少々。普段は
行動隊 Z7 の遊撃担当フローライト、行動隊 Z7 の遊撃担当フローライト、なんか話ある？行動隊 Z7 の遊撃担当フローライト、なんか話ある？行動隊 Z7 の遊撃担当フローライト、
行動隊 Z7 のキャッチャーです。支援を担当します。防衛。
やっと会えたわね、管理人さん。ここに来るまでにあなたの噂をいっぱい調べていたの。
行動体
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 エンドフィール
行動体
キャトロウ
行動体
行動。古い知識とは私たちを誘惑から守り悪から救う。
お気をつけて。
何が待っているのかな。よいしょ。今日得た対話と瞑想をあなたの端末に捧げましょう。
エンドフィールド危機対策班準備完了。
やっぱり信じてくれているのね。こんなに高い報酬を払ってくれるんだもの。よいしょっと。よいしょっと。どう？決まってる？こうやってほう。この角度素敵に見えるでしょ。 よいしょ。この角度素敵に見えるでしょ。ここで会えるって分かってたのよ。武器は体のこういうものには振り返ってこの記録武器はねえ。この記録誰かに見られることは
今日得た対話とね。迷える者に祈りを捧げましょう。すっごい規模。ここまでやりたい放題のランドブレーカー見たことないよ。
ランドブレーカーの三大クランの中で特に暴力を良しとするのがボーンクラッシャーです。 SOW の情報ではここ数ヶ月で長年続いていた内部抗争が突然終わり、小規模な組織に対して襲撃を行うようになったと。現時点ではこれ以上の情報はありません。分かっているのはリーダーと呼ばれる人物が突如現れ、ボーンクラッシャーをまとめているということだけです。
よそ見。
この野郎かかってこい。俺だって工業団の一員だ。ビビってたまるか。
工業団員が助けなくては。
全部クイズだ。誰だ。
分析演算
平気だ。この程度のランドブレーカーに負けるほど弱くない。ちょっと待て、もしかしてエンドフィールドか。アンカーが基地に落ちたのを見た。それで助けに行こうと思ってたんだ。アンゲロスとランドブレーカーが次々に湧いてきて抑えきれなかった。壁はぶっこ抜く、窓は割るで。とにかく助かったよ。俺はまず施設を修理する。それから俺には2人仲間がいるんだ。道中エラフィアとフォルテを見かけたら武器を持ってくるように伝えてほしい。俺は先に準備をしておくからさ。
This ain't normal.
Here you go.
Attention, please! My prayers have been answered. Tick-tock! Veritas has graced this battlefield with its touch.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Too bad. They almost had a chance.
Cut the wires, you break the switches here, you smash the crates! Well, don't let boss... What? I'll go get him! Hold him off, boys! Fresh meat! We got fresh meat, come! Draw steel, boys! Crush him! Crush him all!
Hope you like this!
We're all around you! Got a present for you. Hey, over here!
My prayers have been...
These LBs really aren't scared of anything, huh? Are you all right?
This is strange. The Landbreakers have built a camp here, but they did not loot the nearby areas.
That means we kept most of our stuff, right? Sounds like good news to me.
But it makes no sense. These raiders often raid various sites and settlements for essential resources. I was expecting to see devastation.
So you're saying that they left most of the loot nearby, but stayed put here? It's not raiding. More like occupying.
Occupying?
Endman? Supervisor Perlica? I'm on my way with the cleanup crew. Please wait for us.
Oh, it's Big Owl. Wait, he didn't mention my name?
We'll talk about the Landbreakers later. Our priority is to deploy the automation core. Since Andre and his crew are arriving soon, we can clean this site of their illegal and unwanted structures.
Oh, my legs are giving out. This physical work almost got me killed. Anyway, this place is cleaned up. No time to lose now. Let's get started.
Whoa, let's just take it easy. You seem super excited today.
Of course I am. Our goal in coming to the hub base is to prepare the AIC factory. We gotta run it through a field test and production trials. Though I must admit, I never expected to do it under such dire circumstances.
Supervisor Perlica, we've received your protocol application and verified all access authority levels. You may issue the order for PAC deployment anytime now.
Understood. The Endman and I shall initiate deployment at once. Endman, the PAC is protected by the highest levels of encryption. Only you can authorize its deployment. Everything is now in place. Let us begin.
That's wonderful! It's just like what I've envisaged. We can totally deploy the PAC further north and push into the frontiers. Sorry. I just got a little too excited. Whew.
With the Protocol Automation Core deployed, this place is now the core AIC area. We can begin setting up our teleprotocol network. The AIC factory will need the core AIC area to perform production work. It will also be able to support and satisfy resource needs in its area. Now that we've seen the stars, we should plant our feet on solid ground. You reminded us with this line on more than one occasion. Don't worry, Endman. We have not forgotten your lesson. The Protocol Automation Core and the entire AIC factory it supports will give rise to new hope.
I'm gonna give the automation core a few tweaks. Just deploy the relay towers and transmit power to the protocol resonance tower. This will let us force restart the Originium power facilities within the hub base.
I've allocated a batch of relay tower from our stockpile. We can now deploy these facilities anytime at the required locations.
Wow, that sounds awesome! How does it work?
Oh, you can treat it as a form of facility printing based on the properties of Originium. As for what the automation core can really do, this is just the tip of the iceberg. By using the reverse internalization technology, the automation core can serve even greater purposes. But right now, let's focus on the problem at hand. Nicely done. Our next step is to start power transmission from the PAC. Endman! Just plug the cable in right here!
Both the PAC and relay tower seem to be in working order. Now, we just need to deploy more relay towers and transmit power to the resonance tower.
Well, looks like my work here is done. Supervisor Perlica, I guess I'll head over there to do some inspection work. Using the protocol resonance tower to force activate Originium might damage our facilities. If we're not careful with this, we might fry every Originium facility in the area.
Okay then, time to split our forces. Completing the automated industry complex is a top priority for Enfield Industries. It is our core solution for dealing with the hazards of Talos 2. Enfield completed basic verifications of the PAC technology several years ago. However, we encountered a crucial bottleneck that delayed our progress. Until recently. We're almost there, Endman.
Tell the boss. Enfield has arrived. Their administrator has taken notice of us. All the boss's predictions have come true.
Good. Connection interfaces look normal. I was worried about compatibility issues between our old and new equipment.
I thought you Enfielders would never finish that project of yours, but you just deployed it in a flash. This tech is incredible.
We now only need a single night to construct a proper shelter in the wildlands. This is the future that we want to achieve with our AIC factory technology. What was once our dream has finally made a major stride forward.
You did a great job, Big Owl. Oh, I mean, Mr. Andre.
Oh, why so polite today, Master Chen? You got my feathers tingling and fluffed. I can hardly recall the last time you called me Mr. Andre.
I've always been like this.
Endman, Supervisor Perlica, power is back online at the hub base. Thank you so much.
Roger that, Director Chin. The automation core is working well. Perhaps we can run a few more tests. Is there anything else we can help with?
Yes, we could definitely use the support. The comms node is still under repair, so we can't contact other regions yet. And we're short-handed across the entire hub. Right now, the biggest problem is the Originium byproduct processing center. If anything happens to that place, the results could be disastrous. I'm forwarding information on the site to you.
Wait. The Angeloy wouldn't cause this kind of damage. Maybe the Landbreakers had their eyes on something inside.
What's in the byproduct you mentioned? Another important project of yours?
Byproducts include all sorts of things you can think of. But Originium batteries would be the most important. I guess the LBs are after that. Let's set aside how many these raiders stole for now. The worst part is that they know little about the safe handling of flammable and explosive materials.
Someone must have planned and coordinated this Landbreaker attack on our base. The underground lab, the protocol automation core deployment area, and now, the byproduct processing center. Landbreakers usually wouldn't consider these as prime targets for looting and raiding.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's head over right now and check out what those pipe-faced bandits are after.
The photo tells me that the processing center has suffered severe damage. We must repair the local infrastructure first. Otherwise, we can't ensure the safety of subsequent support and repair operations.
This is where the AIC factory comes in. Let's head on over to the core AIC area right now. Judging by how bad that gate looks, the facilities inside are probably damaged too. We must prepare some materials for carrying out emergency repairs. I recommend the Origo crust. It's the most common material for producing all kinds of machinery and equipment. The very nature of Originium makes it the quintessential material for industry and engineering.
Wow, if it's that useful, I'm guessing we've got a whole warehouse full of it, right?
Yeah, we, just happen to have used up the local stash. Nobody expected that anchor fault to hit right in the middle of our base. There was so much damage that we needed to fix. That being said, we have to start from square one and do some manual mining. I'll prep various AIC facilities while you head out there and gather some Originium ore. You'll see plenty of ore formations and trees in the wilderness of Talos too. Since we lack proper gathering tools, I suppose we can hit them with our weapons.
Nice! I guess it's time to show the Endmen my new moves.
Them, disable them, or just destroy them.
I overworked myself again. I better appreciate the break while it lasts.
Need defensive cover? I shall give you my best.
Come on! Let me do something for Enfield!
Prepped and ready to go.
The slightest slip of mind decides who lives and who dies in battle.
I have perceived the existence of rarities.
Your eyes are sharp.
Good old DIY. Just like the bitter old days.
Didn't expect this, right? My special swordmancy for rocket stuff.
Good. I've readied the facilities. Construction complete. We can now activate the refining unit. Enman, you're an incredible learner. So, these are the basics of using the AIC. Keep them in mind, and they'll come in handy. Oh, perhaps incredible learner would be the wrong way to put it. After all, it was you who... forget it. Anyway, you can start moving again once you're ready. Now that we have these materials, we can still salvage the Originium machinery, as long as it's not completely destroyed. We better hurry.
Big Owl? Besides those batteries, is there something else you're worried about in the processing center?
Yeah, Chen. You got really sharp senses. Please direct them somewhere else next time. I actually left a set of parts and some key documents for the prototype's upgrades. If I lose them, I won't be able to wrap up my work on the prototype.
Important documents? Mr. Andre, you could have told us earlier. Director Chin would have...
Oh, you started the project without Director Chin's approval, didn't you?
No, it's not like that. It's fine. The evaluation process can be a real bummer. So I spent my own money and got someone to custom build a set of special equipment. These are actually modification parts for a large area arts unit. Oh dear. If Chin learns of this, she's gonna have a really long talk with me. But I can't just delay the progress of the prototype project. It will be such a waste. Enman, Supervisor Perlica, please. You must understand.
We understand. Let's move out as soon as we can, Entman.
Thank you so much. By the way, some operators just set up a few zip lines in this area. Use them. They'll help you get around. Shared facilities left by others are temporary. Feel free to try them out if you want.
This looks way worse than the photo.
Something's not right. They smashed the circuitry when the gate was closed. Those inside probably want to keep everyone out. These Origo crusts really saved us some trouble. We have Mr. Andre to thank for that. Look, the Landbreakers really turned this place upside down. They seem to be looking for something.
Wait. Don't tell me that the LBs are really after the parts. What would they use them for?
I hope they have evacuated to safety. Perhaps we should do another sweep just to be sure. Give the area a scan, Endman. The scanner might be able to locate some useful information. They even breached this place. These Landbreakers are clearly covering every inch. These Landbreakers are clearly covering every inch. The Landbreakers lingered here for quite a while. No signs of combat. Likely a failed stakeout or ambush. Someone has flipped through these data files. Were some of them
The footprints lead deeper into this facility.
That would lead to a dead end. We should hurry up.
There must be somewhere! Boss wants the crate! Oh, God! We can search this place again! Keep looking, I'll poke around in other places. Break them up! Time to try my brand new toy.
End of the road, pal. Attention, please.
Gathering data.
Attention, quick logic. Yield to none.
Veritas be with you.
Attention, please. Incoming. Bad news. One less problem to worry about.
I find joy in the language of celebration. Gathering data.
No. All shall met.
So quiet. Maybe they're gone?
Keep your head down and shush. The footprints fade into that direction. We need to find a way to reach the upper platform. Let's look around. Perhaps we can find a crate to hop on. Don't be afraid. We are the Enfield Crisis Team. You're now safe.
Yeah, we totally defeated those landbreakers. They'll trouble you no more.
Oh, thank you all. We're finally safe.
Our security cameras found the landbreaker mobs heading this way. We stopped our work immediately, then took this set of equipment and the accompanying technical documents with us.
We got no idea what it's for, but the packaging label says it's top priority. It's covered in Enfield logos. You came for this, right? Guess we really did save something important.
This is it. This is the set of prototype parts that Mr. Andre mentioned. Thank you. The two of you acted in a decisive and timely manner to save a key asset of Enfield Industries. Now that it's been recovered, I shall relay your actions to the site director.
Great! Oh, we also found a few other things. These combat records might be useful to you. Please take them.
Who's due for some bad luck this time? So many battle records. Enfield sure lives up to the industries part.
Am I looking... What?
I ought still with.
Still. Who's due for some bad luck this time?
Still waiting for something?
Since the landbreakers are gone, we should start the emergency repairs. They should last until the base sends more people and materials for a proper makeover. You know, we really appreciate all the help you gave us, my Enfielder friends. Things look good for now.
You stop! Drop the loot! That crate! It's ours!
Here you go!
please. All shall mend. We are united beyond.
Whew, they just won't give up. What is it, Perlica? Thinking about something?
Those landbreakers. You heard what they said. Their leader is looking for the parts and the documents.
But why would the LBs want the documents? I mean, can they even understand this stack of technobabble?
What's even more suspicious is Mr. Andre mentioned that he ordered and paid for the Originium modification parts himself. Mr. Andre should know more than us. Enfield has worked together with the UWST for quite a while. We often carry out joint engineering projects together. The UWST has spent years researching the ether rift of Valley 4. They have constructed an ether test site at the power plateau for this purpose. Though it does make little sense, I have a feeling that these landbreakers are indeed looking for our technology and products. We'll get to the bottom of this afterwards. The good news is that we successfully secured the processing center and recovered the parts and the documents. We should head back to Mr. Andre. Endman, the automation core can also be a target destination for teleprotocol. Time is a luxury we don't really have. So let's try using teleprotocol and get back to the automation core instantly. Now that everything's settled, I guess Mr. Andre can finally breathe easy.
Guys, you've got to make Big Owl treat us to a mega feast. Otherwise, you're just spoiling him.
Mr. Andre, we found the things you need. We also met a few fortunate UWST crewmates who survived. They're now carrying out repairs in accordance with their contingency plans.
Wonderful, Edmund and Supervisor Perlica. I'll give Director Chin an update regarding the situation at the processing center. Oh, by the way, you probably saw plenty of damaged facilities in the hub area. Most of them can be fixed with Origo crusts. And that will mean we need to gather a lot more Originium ore. Now, I don't want to dent Master Chen's legendary Hangshan blades, so I prepped a few auto-mining rigs while you carried out your mission. This, Enman, is the Enfield Portable Originium rig. Just deploy it on a mining spot, and it will mine the ore automatically for you. Go ahead and try it out on a nearby mining spot.
The portable Originium rig automatically sets aside some of the excavated ore to power itself. This self-sustaining auto-miner does... This is the place, Endman. Let's deploy the portable Originium rig on this mining spot. We can now produce Origo crusts in batches. Just like before, we'll make them by putting Originium ore into the refining unit.
Fabulous! I now have everything I need to start preparing the prototype. Enman, make sure you're here to witness its awakening. Don't miss it. Promise you'll be here to see it. Landbreakers? Why would they want these things? T11 Originium prisms are highly fragile. Same goes for the high-precision nucleic crystal centers. If handled by untrained personnel, they can be easily damaged. The prototype is an experimental tech we developed for the ether side. To the Landbreakers, it's probably just a hunk of scrap. Yeah, quite odd indeed. Maybe some Landbreakers thought, hey, that looks expensive, and figured they could flip it on the black market. Anyway, since we've retrieved the crucial items, let's focus on the matter at hand. We should also update each other if we find anything new.
Endman, I received Andre's message. Good job out there. A team to reinforce the Originium byproduct processing center is en route. The Arsenal is the objective of our next mission. I couldn't get in touch with our Arsenal engineer. The entrance of the Arsenal was blocked by a collapsed building during the attack. Our closest Enfielder is investigating the site as we speak. She should be in touch with you soon.
Edmund, we got a high payload situation on our hands. We don't have enough people to clean up the collapsed building, and we couldn't bring in the heavy machinery. The only solution left is to up the yield and blast it all to pieces. I wonder if the crisis team could do me a favor and get me some of that Originium powder? I'll wait for you at the Arsenal entrance.
Originium powder? I'm sure Big Owl knows how to make it, right?
Of course I do. It's time to reveal the shredding unit. Mineral ores, metals, plants, it doesn't matter. You name it, it shreds it. This is your penultimate shredding solution, proudly designed by Enfield Industries. Head to the PAC and use it to construct a shredding unit. The PAC is meeting all our expectations so far. We just don't have a lot of numbers from field operations. We're counting on you to generate the data, Enman.
Endman, as I mentioned before, we can deploy multiple shredding units. That will raise our productivity. Let's use the PAC to construct new facilities.
Try to deploy the shredding unit. Enman, activate the shredding unit. Simple and intuitive, right? It shares the same basic control panel as the refining unit. I say it's time to shred some Originium ore to powder.
Time to head to the Arsenal. I haven't had proper fireworks ever since I left Wu Ling.
If I'm not mistaken, the local arsenal is managed by an arsenal engineer from Enfield.
Arsenal engineer? I remember seeing a little girl who was always running around with weapons in her arms back in Enfield. Are they related?
The arsenal...
There's no way we can get through all this rubble. Let's go and find our fellow Enfielder.
The arsenal engineers of Enfield Industries are professionals in all forms of armaments. The little girl you saw is actually their director. I'll properly introduce our arsenal director once we find the time. I'm sure she will get along with you and our Endwin.
You're here! Our high payload situation hasn't changed at all. I've prepped the explosives and marked the detonation site. Don't worry. Ho ho ho! Endman, this barrel of Originium bombs is... Oh! And our AIC factory has been deployed, right? Endman, you can totally use the factory to make even more explosives!
She really likes explosives. Alrighty. Hope I don't miss. Right on target. I give that explosion a 10 out of 10.
Chen, I remember you making quite a scene with some fireworks. Perhaps you have a knack for demolition work.
Shh! Hey, you alright?
Breathing is stable. No external injuries detected. Work ID says Semyon. His vitals look stable. Let's wake him up. Wait, Chen. Go easy on him, alright?
What? An anchor fall struck our base? Wait. Yeah. It's all coming back to me. There was this very loud explosion, and the entire place shook like jelly. Something then probably hit my head.
Oh.
Thank you, Administrator and Supervisor Perlica. You saved my life. I must return to my post. Fortunately, this arsenal still seems intact. Take a piece or two. It's my duty to make sure you're wielding the best weapons we have.
Still waiting for something? Not too shabby.
Wow. This is pretty sleek. But I can also use standard issue weaponry to unleash a healthy dose of whoop-ass.
May I make slight modifications to this?
Good. It puts my mind at ease knowing I could help. I still have some gear in stock. Come find me if you need anything. Right. Did you get to meet Surgeon Miguel? He's in charge of the medical bay. I hope the old boy is still alive.
He's all right. Not only that, he actually saved plenty of injured personnel during the attack.
Whew. That's good to hear. Miguel might look like a slow poke, but once the blood rushes to his head, he becomes an uncontrollable beast with more rage than our RC in the security division. But since our base took a bad hit, the medical base supplies might be running low. Would you mind helping out a bit more? Maybe take a look over there.
So, more medical supplies. Understood. Leave it to us. For medical supplies, our shredding unit allows efficient production of buckflower powder. Deploying multiple units will further increase output. In any case, we'll need buckflower to produce its powder. Time to go and pick some flowers, Endman.
I like buckflowers. It's a hardy little shrub that thrives in Valley 4. Such toughness is very impressive. We can check out the cultivation chamber in the base. They might be farming buckflowers at that place. This AIC factory really makes our job easier. Maybe we can use it in more fields.
Definitely. The benefits of the factory become even more apparent in harsh, unforgiving environments like this one.
Quick question. Are shredding you...
Now, we can put buckflowers into the shredding unit to make buckflower powder.
out in the wilderness. Even the Tianshus of Wu Ling have to prepare emergency...
Oops, you caught that? It's a habit I got from traveling solo. Did you like it? I'll sing another one just for you. Everyone, we've got a new buddy to play with. Ooh.
Administrator and Supervisor Perlica.
Semyon really cares about the situation at this place. We're more than glad to be able to help.
Oh, this is just what our surgeons and patients desperately need. Thank you so much. One more thing, Enmin. Please, accept this as a token of my gratitude. It's a crafting manual with recipes for common items and...
Speaking of which, the Valley won't be the only place that's getting an AIC factory, right?
Valley 4 is the first step for the AIC factory. Our plan is to deploy the AIC in various regions along the frontiers.
So what happens after that?
After that?
Yeah, once we step into the frontiers, what do you want to see? Brand new cities? Or cozy homes for everybody?
I actually hoped to see all those visions you listed. But truth be told, I never thought about the question you asked. Perhaps I only hope to witness the fulfillment of a long-held wish.
Oh, a wish from Really? I bet it's something noble and compassionate.
No. It's not a wish from me. It came from someone else. Someone who shared it with me.
Activation success! Can you hear me? Hello? Are you there, my little buddy? T-A-T-A? Absolutely wonderful! This proves my repair work was a success. This here is Operator Chen, this is Supervisor Perlica, and this is our Administrator. This little buddy's smart module is what Yvonne slapped together in her spare time. Though it might offer a bit of fun, the module's functions are rather limited.
Andre!
What? Is this a radio call? No, wait. It's a pre-recorded voice message.
This voice message is triggered if some dummy performs a hard reboot during maintenance mode. You! What did you do to my precious baby butt?
Ooh, someone predicted Big Owl and all his silly moves.
I don't know what you did, but it's gotta be serious. Get yourself over to my place and apologize. Also, bring my baby butt along. Remember, if you ever do that again, there'll be no mercy.
Edmund, Supervisor Perlica, you must be my witnesses. I did nothing wrong. I did my best. Oh, that's cruel. Whew. In any case, I have plenty of legitimate reasons to reactivate the prototype. Even in maintenance mode, the prototype can still monitor and log ambient data of its surroundings. Thanks to the parts you retrieved, these data logs have now been successfully decrypted.
Is that why you told us to come over? All right, stop hoarding the info to yourself. Tell us what you discovered.
Okay, listen. I found abnormal energy fluctuations coming from the Valley Fort. They appeared shortly before the anchor fall. The intervals between these fluctuations are nearly identical to the intervals between the anchor's arrival. They are just too similar. So I have to conclude there's a link between them. I don't know about the details or principles of how it happened, but this feels like a valuable finding we should look into.
Then we should try to contact the Valley Fort quickly. Let's head to the control tower. We can probably use the comms node there.
I am definitely not ignoring the errors. I am simply in need of rest.
The control tower received plenty of great news from around the base. Stellar work out there, Administrator. Basic amenities of the hub area are working again. There's only one core issue that we still need to fix right now. Our main comms node is currently inoperable. I've taken parts from other machines and got most of the node fixed, but the core component has suffered devastating damage. It's a top-secret component, and the backup part has been lost during the attack. Endman, I know I've already asked a lot from you, but legends speak of your miraculous work with Originium equipment. We desperately need some of those miracles right now.
Endman, there was a time when you could directly sense the operations of Originium machinery. You could even fine-tune Originium circuits on the fly. Modify gear, repair machines. You use this special form of arts often. Originium has a wide range of applications. We used both the Originium arts and industrial technology for power production, and the processing of various materials. Talos 2 has plenty of Originium cultivation sites and mines. In fact, we can call ourselves a civilization that stands atop the shoulders of Originium.
At one point in our history, Originium mining led to a series of environmental and social issues. However, we had no choice but to press forward. Originium is a resource essential for our survival.
But the Endman has just been awakened recently, and wielding powerful forms of Originium arts will affect anyone's health. Let me try something else. We can always find another way. Fine. But if you feel any discomfort, stop immediately.
We're all counting on you, Administrator.
Welcome to Enfield Industries.
That's a lot of new messages.
Booting up.
Someone save us! The Valley Fort! So many landbreakers! Help!
Too much noise, scumbag!
The Valley Fort seems to have fallen.
That landbreaker, was he trying to taunt us?
An LB mob raided Andre's basement labs. Another group attacked the Originium byproduct processing center. And then there's this group.
It seems like while our comms were down, the Landbreakers launched simultaneous attacks at multiple key locations throughout Valley 4. I'll have our comms team keep constant tabs on the situation.
Simultaneous attacks across an entire region. This doesn't make sense. The Landbreakers lack the organizational capacity to pull this off. Agreed. We need to act and respond in kind.
Hell yeah! I say it's time for the Enfield counterattack!
Before we made our landing, I had Dijon contact all combat operators in the surrounding regions to reinforce our position. One of them is a Landbreaker specialist. His last reported position is just nearby. We shall rendezvous with him on our way to the Valley Fort.
Wait, Endman, before you set off, I actually have something for you.
them, disable them, or just destroy them. The fancier the gear, the bigger the hassle, right?
The security division and the crewmates managed to find some pieces of gear from our stockpile, though they're not top-notch. Equipping them is at least better than nothing. When the anchor came crashing down on us, I did my best to keep my cool and soldier on. But truth be told, my mind turned into a total mess. Your intervention helped us through the worst of this crisis. You also sped up our recovery and post-disaster relief work. It is my genuine wish, on behalf of the hub base and all site personnel, to express our everlasting gratitude for your help. Oh, and by the way, I actually planned a nice little reception for you. Once things get back on track at the base, I'll try to organize another party for you. Endman, Supervisor Perlica, and Operator Chen, never bite more than you can chew. And do not press a desperate foe. It's always better to be safe than sorry. You already did a lot for us, and people at the hub base only wish to see you return safely.
I understand, Director Chin. We all do.
You can count on me.
All right then. Good luck out there.
Every action taken by the Landbreakers seems to be pointed at Andre's prototype, and Field Industries and even you, Administrator. I say it's time to go and reveal the truth.
Who's due for... Am I looking alright from this angle?
So many landbreakers. They even built a camp.
They're sitting on the only way to the Valley Ford. I think they're here to block reinforcements.
Please don't kill me! Just give me a chance!
Our rising clan does not need gutless cowards! The boss wants warriors! Disciplined warriors! Disobey, and you die! Like this one! Enemies! There! Kill them! Show them the power of the clan!
They are blocking our only way. Take them down, Chen.
Bring them up real.
A frigid output.
Guess you've lived long enough.
Gathered list subject violations. Offer my computing Veritas images.
Once known, be dead.
Well, no worries. It's all part of our...
Useless trash! Watch and learn how to really count!
Don't blink! Right there! Ooh, that's fun! Okay. Offer my computing power. Veritas be with me. I'm not the gentle tide! Don't blink! Where you running? We are united beyond the need for home. Forget about me! Hey? Here you go! Leave it to me!
This is gonna be loud.
Logic, yield to none!
Attention, please!
Cast off as cast!
Well, that...
Ugh, more LBs? Careful, Perlica. These mobs are something else.
A brave one. Impressive. You must be the legendary administrator. Catello Wolfgard Lupino, formally reporting for duty, administrator. That's how Supervisor Perlica usually introduces me. 2 words that go straight to the point.
Wolfgard is an Enfield Specialist Tech Division operator. He's an expert in covert combat, solo operations, and landbreaker issues. You can trust his skills. Listen, Wolfgard. Pointing your gun at a fellow Enfielder is never acceptable. Have I made myself clear?
Apologies, Supervisor Perlica. It was an emergency, and I failed to notice the administrator. It won't happen again.
I will hold you to that. Valley 4 is in a state of emergency, and the crisis team requires your assistance.
I'm on it. The Bone Crushers have sabotaged the devices for controlling the bridge, and severed the power cables. These raiders only focused on raiding and looting in the past. Such actions are too well thought out. This isn't their style.
This control panel's busted. Those LBs might have stripped its parts off.
The power issue is something we can handle. The automation core will give us an easy fix.
Who's still...
Get a new assignment.
I am trying to compose a bad joke for you.
Still breathe.
The switch isn't working. It's out of juice.
We must reconnect it to an electrical grid, like the one provided by the PAC.
Hi, folks.
Distract them.
The hub base crew has prepared several relay towers for us. Let's use them to connect the bridge to the grid. cable is too short, Edmund. We must deploy more relay towers to relay the electricity to the bridge.
If it were up to me, I'd tell the engineering division to make longer cables.
We now have a road to reach the Valley Pass.
Before we go, any intel on the Valley Pass?
Fiona, please update us on the latest situation.
Give me a moment. I'm sending you the algorithmic model. Our current objective is the Valley Fort, an old forward base in Valley 4. Valley Fort has a bridge that leads straight to the power plateau. It is the main road connecting the hub to the plateau. Data logs indicate the presence of several settlements near the fort, but I can't verify if they're still around. The haze is obscuring our near-orbital visual analysis. You'll have to survey the site on your own.
I've rescued a number of civilians nearby. From what they told me, key leaders of the Bone Crushers might be active in this area. There are also tracks even I do not recognize, such as strange-looking flames illuminating the skies at night. They are using some power I am not familiar with.
Whatever they're up to, it's big. We better hurry.
I hear Orignium singing.
This axe has a handle in its tongue.
I hear Orignium singing.
Initiate training session.
Your end awaits.
Training session
I hear Orignium singing.
Give me the front row this time!